With this new patch that just came out, we're seeing a lot of focus on heroes like Natan and Clint, who just got a few buffs, or we're seeing a lot of focus on heroes who just got nerfed, such as Granger and Harith. And what does that mean for the gold lane meta? Well, now we can see that Harith and Granger are less prio picked on gold lane, and that is because they are significantly weaker than they were before. Does that mean that they're terrible and unplayable? No. But who is a sleeper hero who didn't get changed in this meta, but is still an amazing gold laner? Well, you guessed it. That hero is 1-1. As I had mentioned earlier, I feel like 1-1 is getting overshadowed by heroes such as Clint or the nerfs on Granger and Harith, such as Kimmy's revamp, etc, etc. So how well is 1-1 still in the laning phase and in the total overall aspect of the game? In my opinion, she is still one of the strongest marksmen. The fact that she is so good for pressuring early game with Inspire in her skill 1, the fact that she is amazing to sustain after level 4 and to survive ganks because all you need to do is get your passive off and you have your ulti to save you. 1-1 is just an amazing hero, and I feel like if you're playing solo queue as a marksman player, your main 3 options should be between Harith, 1-1, and Moskov. To be honest, I think we all know that this Leomord and Cho were just a bit too greedy. I think Leomord overestimated his damage, and Cho just tried to follow up on his jungler's bad play. This immediately gives us way too much of an advantage. We can solidify the fact that our early game advantage over Kimmy has been made. One thing that I don't understand about solo queue is that a lot of people like to troll, and this Selena went from making some amazing plays such as this one to immediately trolling later on because of some of the comments that my team made. Selena wasn't there for many of the fights that happened, most of the turtle contests as well, as is visible right now, and because of that the enemy was typically fighting a 4v3 situation, putting my team at an inherent disadvantage, and because of that my team started getting tilted when they started losing fights. And because of that simple fact, when they started flaming Selena, she decided to start trolling. So at later points in this game, when you see Selena walking into turrets and feeding Kimmy, walking into the enemy and giving them free kills, now you understand why. But at least I'm going to be able to show you why 1-1 is so amazing. Because even with teammates like this, whether they are trying or are deciding to troll, you are going to be able to carry your games. Notice here how Ling types no roam. Obviously this is true, she is AFK in my lane. I don't see why this Selena gets butthurt by this comment instead of being like, right, I should be rotating. But she decided to get butthurt. This is when Selena started to troll. She sat here typing instead of trying to play the game. And on top of dying here and feeding the enemy a free kill, she's talking about the fact that she's sitting there playing a role that she didn't want to play. Well listen, if you pick the role and adjusted, you continue playing it. You don't act this type of way. Hopefully in the next game you'll have some better luck, but I believe that all of us prefer our stars. Anyways, you can see that even though Selena trolled, we're able to kill 4 of them. On another note, I think that it's just a bad matchup for Kimmy to play into a 1-1. Just because 1-1 can keep zigzagging, dodging, and weaving, outmaneuver her ability to be able to track her, I think that honestly Kimmy struggles the most against 1-1 in lane, which happens to be why 1-1 is such a good pick here against the revamped Kimmy as well. As you can see, our Selena decided that it's time to let the feeding commence, and this isn't going to be the only time she does this in the game. Honestly, I really wish someone could explain to me what is the purpose of doing this, but I think I'm just gonna explain it to you guys with one really simple meme.
Women.
Honestly, no offense to this Selena, I don't know if it was her time of the month or something, but you shouldn't be acting this way. Honestly, don't be playing ML if you're gonna act this type of way. Honestly, I think I've shown pretty well how easy it is to farm and harass the enemy on 1-1. I mean, look at this Valier. It's so easy to force him to use his ultimate, and now that he doesn't have his Purify, anytime I want to re-engage on him, I'm free to do so. Look at the fact that we are able to freely push this mid turret versus these two. They genuinely cannot do anything about me. Obviously, every single hero in this game is matchup dependent, and in the best possible matchups for that hero, you need to know how to play that hero and pick that hero so that you can completely destroy the enemy. And in this game, this was probably one of the best possible games I could pick 1-1. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that even at this point, the Selena is still trolling.
You can try to catch me. Blind confidence will get you nowhere.
I feel like this Savage was the cherry on top for my explanation of why 1-1 is one of the most underrated marksmen right now. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe down below. Let me know what kind of content you guys want to see in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next one.